Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Lawver, and I'm here to do your math lesson for today. I got all my materials set up. Got my Donald Duck cup with Coke, and let's go ahead and get started. Today we're doing Module 6, Lesson 14, and I will review the learning target and success criteria. All right, so our learning target for today says I can add up to 100 using a place value understanding. So we're still doing addition. Our answers are still going to be up to 100, so anything 100 or smaller. And we're still working with our place value, which is our tens and ones. All right, and then our success criteria for today is I'm successful when I can add a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum greater than 10 using decomposition. This is just a fancy way of saying that we're going to be adding two numbers that have two digits, so like 17, 54, 67, and the ones place is going to have a total or a sum that's bigger than 10. And decomposition is just a fancy way of saying we're going to break the number apart, and that's when we use our number bond method. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our concept development for today. Okay, so my problem reads 56 plus 28 equals our mystery number. And we're working with decomposition, which means we're using our number bond method, and we will be breaking apart the smallest number like we did last week. So I'm going to take 28 and I'm going to break it apart. And remember, if you don't know, you can split this into your tens and ones, and it'll tell you what numbers go out on each side. So how many ones do I have? This time I have 8. And then how many tens do I have? I have two groups of 10, which is the same as 20. Remember, 10, 20. So I have 20 and I have 8. All right, and today we are specifically working with our ones place. So I'm going to add my ones first. So I'm going to circle what I'm going to be adding. So I'm going to add 56 and 8 for my first addition sentence. 56 plus 8 equals what? You can use your fingers or you can draw some dots. I'm going to use my fingers this time. So 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay, so I have 64. And what number do I have left? I have 20 left. So I'm going to take 64, bring it down, plus 20, which is left out, equals something. Okay, well, 4 plus 0 is 4, my ones place. And now 6 plus 2 is 8. So my answer is 84. So that's going to go into my box for my total. Okay, this is very similar to what we did last week. The only difference is when you add your numbers up for your ones, so like my 6 and 8, it gave me a total bigger than 10, so we went into the next tens place number. So instead of a 5, we went up to a 6. That's all. It's very, very similar to what we did last week. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started on our problem set. I'm going to do the first two examples. I have 1A and 1B here on my paper, or actually on my whiteboard. And then y'all are going to be responsible for the last 6 on that page, okay? So my first question says 48 plus 21 equals something. It equals my mystery number. Remember that we're going to break apart the smaller number. So I'm going to take 21. That's going to be my number bond number. I'm going to split it up into my tens and ones if I need help. I have 1, 1. So that's going to go there. And then for my tens, I have two groups of 10, which is the same as 20. Okay. Now I'm going to add my ones first today. So I'm going to do 48 plus 1. I'll write it over here. So 48 plus 1, that's easy, is one more. So 48, 49. Easy. All right, now we have 49. It's going to move on down. Plus my number that's left out, which is 20. And that's going to equal my answer. So look at the ones place. I have 0 and 9. So 9 plus 0 is 9. And now I have 4 plus 2, which is 6. So my answer for 1A is 69. Easy enough, right? All right, so now let's move on down to 1B. If you notice, my numbers are almost the same. I have 21 and 22. This one's just one more number higher. So let's remember that. Okay? I'm going to take my 22 and I'm going to split that number up because it's my smaller number. So that's my number bond number. I'm going to make my tens and ones chart if you need to. And that will help you with your number bond. So I have 2 ones. So over here I'm going to write 2. And for my tens, I still have 2 groups of 10. So 2 groups of 10, 10, 20. So I still have 20. Okay. Now I'm going to circle what I'm adding, and I'm working on my ones today. So I have 48 plus 2. 48 plus 2 equals something. Now if you look at your ones place here, 8 and 2 equals 10. So that means that my 4 is going to go up to the next tens place. So what number comes after 4? 5, right? So let's see if I have a 5 in my tens place here. Ready? 48, 49, 50. Wow, look. My tens place went up, right? I went from a 4 to a 5. So my tens place went up. That's all we're doing today. We're just adding the ones place to make our tens place go up a number, okay? So now we have 50 plus whatever's left out, which is 20. So 50 plus 20 equals my answer. So 0 plus 0 is 0. And then 5 plus 2 is 7. So my answer is 70. Well, if you take a look back at question number 1, I had 69 and then now I have 70. And all we did was just add an extra 1 to it, right? Because I went from 21 to 22, which means my answer is going to go up 1 from 69 to 70. And look, what place value went up today? The tens place, right? My tens went from a 6 to a 7, all because we added an extra 1. So our tens place value changed today by adding our ones. Okay, so 1A and 1B were worked out together with you all. So y'all are going to be responsible for doing 1C through 1H. Oops, there you go. 1C and 1 through 1H on your problem set. So that's the last, I think, 6 problems on your problem set today. And if y'all need any help at all, y'all know how to reach me. You can send me a message on Seesaw. I posted my email and cell phone number on there. So reach out if y'all need any help, okay? And remember that Miss Lawver loves and misses you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.